Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. In this video we will be doing an ultimate guide on how to set up BioShock to be working 100% properly, or as close as we can, in 2025. I'll also be linking some programs and websites to help you to do that, and I will be telling you how to do some light modding to configure the game to the way you like it. Alright, let's first start off with the list of programs we're going to be needing for this. First of all, we're going to be needing a couple third-party programs like TFC Installer and Explorer. These files are to install and create mods for the original BioShock. We will also be needing to use Notepad as we're going to be editing INI files, and some mods will also come with their own installers. Welcome to the required fixes portion of the video. So technically, none of these things that I'm about to show you are required for the game, but they are heavily recommended, and they're basically fixing game breaking or extreme experience ruining bugs or settings in the game. The first step to remove the frame rate cap on physics objects in BioShock is to download the frame rate unlocker from the official GitHub page. Once you do that, you should get a file that you will just drag the executable into your BioShock folder. Once the frame rate unlocker executable is in your BioShock folder, you can go ahead and run it and type in whatever frames you want your objects to run at. It is recommended that you select the refresh rate of your monitor. Once you do that, everything should be good to go. Right off the bat, you might notice your sensitivity is really high. Go to Options, Customize Controls, make sure sensitivity is at 2. At 1, the game itself, like when you're playing, feels fine, but when you're in the menus, it's super bugged and does not work at all. Okay, to fix our sensitivity, we have to go to our files, just wherever, doesn't matter, and you search up %, app, data, all lowercase, no spaces, %, again. And that'll bring us to our app data folder, and it should be automatically in roaming, and then you should see BioShock, and then user.ini. Now, go ahead and open this, and to fix our sensitivity, we have to find a line. There's going to be 2 lines. It looks like this. And change it from 2500 to 840, which I think is a sweet spot of the field of view. Sorry, the sensitivity. And one will look like that, and another will look like this. And you just change them all to 840. Now, they're all throughout your INI file. So you have to change every single one, or else it could be kind of weird. In one instance, your field of view is normal, or sorry, your sensitivity is normal. Another, it's flying all over the place. So make sure that they're all the same. Now, to fix the mouse smoothing and acceleration, copy the script I have in my description and just paste it right here by W. You want to find W and just paste that right here. So yeah, you'll be fine there. So once you hit W, once you get in your world, you'll be fine, or the level you live. So once you do that, just hit File, Save All, and then that won't pop up for you. And then hit right click that, Properties, and then Read Only. Welcome to the optional changes portion of this video. So these changes are recommended, but they're optional and they're not really needed for you to experience the game in its fullest. While they may be fixing some audio bugs or adjusting some graphics. First things first, whenever we open the game, you're forced to endure a splash screen that you cannot skip most of. So to fix that, all you gotta do is browse local files, content, Bink movies, and the top one, it should be 2kg_logo_720p_ BIK. One, just delete that. So now, anytime we start up the game, we do not have to go through the entire cutscene. Alright, and would you look at that? No problems, no cutscenes, just straight into the menu. Alright, now on to the issue that some players' audio may cut out or just not play at all. So hopefully this will fix, it won't fix it for everybody's problems, but it should definitely help with some of them. So go back to your app data folder, roaming, in BioShock, and not, this time we won't use our user.ini, but our BioShock.ini. Now, check that read only off if it's already on, but it probably won't be. So once we open this, hit Control F, and then paste what's right here. It'll be in my description. So search for that. Scroll down until you see max channels. Now, I don't know what this number will be for you, but change that to 512. And then hit File, Save All, close out of that, and it should work. Once you load into BioShock and finally get into Rapture, you may notice that the skybox is very bright and green. This is in contrast to the beginning of the game, where everything seemed to be very dark and more of a blue color. So I have created a mod that fixes that. It has multiple options and you can choose between various different skyboxes. Okay, so for this mod, you're gonna need a Nexus mod account. So the mod will be in the link in the description, but you're also going to need the previously mentioned UPK Explorer and the TFC Installer. Now when I say you need the UPK Explorer, you need this to like change values if you want to for yourself. It's actually not required. So for this tutorial, we're not going to be going over it, but you can edit other textures with this software. So, but for this specifically, all we need is the TFC installer because I have already created the mod. So just go ahead and manual download and put this somewhere safe where you won't delete it. So once you do that, we can make a folder and put it in here. So I'm just going to delete these. And so you just extract your TFC installer right into here. So then you're going to make a new folder called mods. Then you can download, select a version you want to download. I recommend Beta 2006 Blue. What this is it uses a beta texture mixed with the remaster of a beta texture to create the Beta 2006 Blue sky. So you just drag that there. And now we go back to TFC installer folder, TFC installer, game folder. You just select where your BioShock is installed, and mod folder. You find where you just did that, so biomod, mods, Beta 2006, and then update BioShock. This shouldn't take too long, maybe 25 to 30 seconds. Now that we load into the game, we can see that the sky is darker and it's more blue to match the vibe of the opening scene.